Live at 5, it's offer review, and I feel like somebody over at Scopely was like looking at their spreadsheet and like noticing that the Nowhere team is not selling that ware. There was a discussion on Twitch yesterday about, do you really have to buy the Nowhere team? And my thoughts were like, oh, you got to do Nova and probably take the rest of the team up to some level because they're useful inside of war, but, like going all crazy. And then, of course, we get a message right here. It says Intel has identified that nobody's buying our offers. No, that's not what it says. In addition to an Apex threat and war, Nowhere team is playing a critical role recruiting new strike members. Nova will be among the legendary characters who can penetrate Dark Dimension to recruit Super Scroll. Okay, fine. And this is the main part, is that in a not so distant future, the entire Nowhere team will be called upon to help recruit the next legendary character. Recruit and power up the Nowhere team to prepare for the fight ahead. And so Masters of Evil was required basically to get Nova. And I suspect that Nowhere is going to be required for whatever the next character is. And in my experience with playing, hero collector games like Marvel Strike Force and Galaxy of Heroes, that legendary requirements get progressively more challenging and more expensive, if you will. And I feel like they're trying to give us warning that this is going to be a thing. Now, this person doesn't care, right? I don't care if Nowhere unlocks a legendary. I'm still not building them, and this is a legitimate reason. You just released a new raid. Still can't take my arena team to 95. I have Crucible teams counters I'm building. Maybe fix the gold income and partake in these bullshit events. I want to use my shiny new toys. But no amount of threatening us while missing a legendary convince me that this team is worth more than a fart drifting the wind. Okay. I mean, I feel like that's true. And we're going to talk about the gold. And they're actually doing some things with gold that I don't think are player favorable. And we'll talk about it. This video is sponsored by Amazon Coins. Check the link in the description. By using that link, you'll be able to get the best savings on your in-app purchases. Amazon Coins is a digital currency that is available on Android devices on the Amazon App Store for Marvel Strike Force. Amazon Coins are available in the United States, United Kingdom, Australia, Germany, Japan, France, Italy, and Spain. The web page behind my link in the description will give you all the necessary information step by step. Step 1, make sure your current account is linked with your Scopely ID. Step 2, download the Amazon App Store. Step 3, download Marvel Strike Force from the Amazon App Store. Step 4, load up your account. Step 5, buy Amazon Coins. The more you buy, the more the discount you get. Get anywhere from a 3 to 10% discount with Amazon Coins. Step 6, try to buy what you want in game and select Amazon Coins to pay for your purchases. This is one of the easiest ways to save on Marvel Strike Force. So if this is something you're interested in, be sure to use my link in the description or the QR code on the screen because it does help support this channel. This is something that I brought up to the developers a couple days ago. I made a comment to them that I felt like I wasn't going to be able to get through the event with moderate engagement. I feel like I'm a heavy engagement player. And so interesting resolution to that is that the top 25%, even though I didn't get enough score for the item, we're talking about the Korg event item, the koozie, the cup thing or whatever it is for like beers or whatever. And not even top 25% got it. So like the developers are aware of this. I sent them a message. We'll see if there's going to be any resolution to that. And then a lot of people are not happy with the Blitz event. We're going to talk about that also. Twitter and social media, Facebook is Spider-Man big time. And a lot of people are like how many, how many Spider-Mans we're going to get? How many Iron Mans we're going to get? How many Thors we're going to get? This is a thing even in Marvel Conscious Champions. New data mines came out. I mentioned this yesterday, training orbs. It's going to be probably next week. Right now we have a gold orb opening event, and it looks like they're cycling between the two, between gold orbs and training orbs. So there's the data mine that confirms that. Also, we're going to have a Star-Lord event to unlock, and a lot of people are saying that it reminds them of the King event. We'll have to see how that is. There's a lot of different parts to it, including Blitz, spin power cores, and then right here, spin campaign energy. And then lastly, it looks like we're getting some sort of pop-up notification or in-game message nearing that the ISO 8 chapters 1 and 2 is about to be released, which has been in the game. We've just been wondering when we're going to have access to it. I thought this was an interesting idea to make your favorite character playable, and they're talking about giving some sort of temporary boost to a character so that you can use the character for, let's say, like a month, and you can call that character ace. And newer characters are less impacted by stat boost, so like older characters would be get more characters. I feel like the intent of this is to like so that we can use our personal favorite characters. I think what would happen is that we would min-max this and discover that a cream minion is the optimal strategy to use as your ace or something like that. I don't think it would go down like this person planned, but I like the idea of being able to boost a character's stats temporarily, and everybody could have a unique one, and it can be a character from the past, and so that power creep is not as negatively impacted as it was. Don't make fun of me, but I need help. I was collecting login rewards, actually clicked off. I can't figure out how I get them back. Help. Okay, so here's the thing. The messaging for login rewards is completely visual. It's cosmetic. It actually does nothing at all. You can click off the screen and it just disappears. In fact, when I see the login screen come up, to save time, because I know it doesn't matter, I click off. And in fact, it's currently not working correctly, and it was a bug reported in January. Those rewards actually come in at the middle of the night during your account reset, which is like midnight or 1 a.m., somewhere in there. And the first time you log in after that reset, those items just automatically go into your account. You can't even not claim them. The bug is that it's showing up at server reset, which is like 5 o'clock my time. And it's just when I log in, I just click on the side of the screen to bypass it because it actually does nothing at all. I give up. I'm done blitzing today. It's bullshit. So much that I'm not bothering to self-censor my language in this post. 3 sets of blitz credit order from 3 different blitzes. Constantly logging in to do rotations for Battle of the Barks, resulting maybe 15 blitz credits per blitz if I'm lucky. And what do I have to show for all that blitzing? Not even through milestone 8 yet. My focus is shot and burn out from constantly logging in to sim through some city game mode no one cares about. It only gets worse when more characters are added, extending the screen time to finish a blitz rotation. And then this person here is sim all bits button for blitz. It really saved us a lot of time. And I feel like that's the intent of these type of events, is that, you know, spend money or waste your time. How much is your time worth? They're frustrating, you know, making situation frustrating. And so the option for you is, you know, spending money. Now for me, I was able to hoard like 60 something gold orbs so that I'm not going to be as reliant on the web event. I can just do the event in game, and I was able to get the event item for the month-long event mostly by all the gold orbs that I had hoarded, which is also annoying because that means that in the weeks before this event, you know, I was suffering for gold because I wasn't opening my gold orbs, and I had to wait to open my gold orbs until the gold orb opening event happens. And so it's like right now I'm hoarding training orbs because I know there's a training orb, and it's just like this weird, like, it's just, I just never thought this would be a part of the Marvel Strike Force. Another day, another encouragement reminder that you don't care about. Hey man, you know, I don't think they're going to do anything about that, but I don't mind talking about it if people put it up on Reddit. And then, yeah, this was pretty laughable yesterday. We had this outrageous offer, which was basically a anchor pricing to prep us for these new offers that they're having on characters. When you unlock a character, typically you get a reduced, it's not really reduced, it's kind of expensive, gold offer. And so they had 4 offers available. That's right, you had the privilege of buying 4 of them, $100 for 11 million gold. And I just want to say that 11 million gold really isn't a lot. Like, you want to take a character from 0 to 95, that's 16.8 million. Woof! And then you still have, you know, the ability materials and the gear, and then taking them up from yellow stars from 1 to 2 to 3 to 4 to 5 to 6 to 7. you're pushing probably somewhere between 17 and 20 million dollars. So this is kind of outrageous right here. So like when you unlock Star-Lord Annihilation, now there's 2 offers. And the main problem I have with these offers, I want to get into it, is like, well, there's $50 for 10 million gold, and then there's $10 for 2 million gold. And that was the whole purpose of the 11 million gold for $100, is to make these look good. And this is actually a downgrade from what we used to get in the past. For like $10, you used to get 1 million gold with 4 gold orbs. And yes, that technically is pretty close to about 2 million gold. Actually, I think this is on average a little bit more than 1 million and 4 gold orbs. The problem is that the gold orbs are used in the event that is running today. So this is a worse offer because the way to optimize this was to buy the offer and then save the gold orbs until the events were happening, like the event that's running right now, and then that could help progress in the event. So this is not great. And $50, pretty much like if you had no gold and you wanted to max out Star-Lord Annihilation on day 1, that's like basically $100 upcharge because you're gonna have to buy this offer twice. It's about 20 million gold. So it's sad times. It is what it is. Now, this is an offer that may be reasonable for newer players. I'm not gonna be purchasing this myself, but there is a little bit of gold in here. People get a varying amount of gold by the time you open up all these orbs. You get premium orbs, red star orbs, and then you got legacy 1, 2, 3 orbs, which all have character shards from their respective years, gear, and some gold. And then like this one right here also has T3 purple ability materials. So if you've bought this offer in the past, you'll know what I'm talking about. There's also a similar offer that comes up from time to time that is $5. I like that one a little bit better. But for new players, I feel like this is reasonable. We got Gwenpool, and I can't remember her name. I Fire something. I just can't remember her name for some reason. $5 for 15 character shards, not great. And then we've got World War II Iron Fist, and this includes 50,000 Firestar. Yeah, 50,000 blue ISO 4s, and then some ISO or some gear orbs right there for $10. Not the best. Spider-Man 2099 is relatively free inside of the Cosmic Crucible store, so I will not be buying that. And then we've got Nakia right here, 50 for $5. I think that's okay. And then I just wanted to point out that there are some interesting offers here for a Noir and 2099. Again, 2099 is relatively easy to get inside of the Cosmic Crucible store, and that's what I'm personally going to be doing. And then you got 100 Noir. But this right here, I think, is probably the best offer of the day. I'm not going to buy this because I don't think he's that great of a character. But it gives 50 T4s, 3 Glorbs, and then you got Spider-Gwen. I guess it's Ghost Spider now, where this here is $5, right? Also, so there's really no reason to get this when you can get that. All right, well, now it's time for the giveaway. I really hope you liked today's video, because if you did, you're in luck. For every single person that likes this video, you will be getting for free in your account a 8-star Omega Red. Actually, no, you won't, because nobody knows where his legendary event is. Let me know what you think in the comment section. And as always, thanks for watching. Keep on gaming. Bye for now. Those aren't our gold orbs. They're red star orbs. Oh, did I say gold orbs? Yeah, they're red star orbs. My bad.